I don't know who needs to hear this, but your parents, they may never change. They may never grow. They may never expand. And part of it is you don't challenge them enough. You don't set healthy boundaries. Or you don't give them enough time apart, which is reinforcing the boundary. And yesterday was my birthday, and my dad messaged me happy birthday. And prior to that, I didn't talk to my dad for almost like 6, 7 years. He abused me and my mom growing up. He treated my little brother really well, though. So I think he kind of learned, but I don't know what happened there. I mean, over time, last year or so, we reconnected and he changed. He's a different person. He takes care of my little brother. He's nice to him. Definitely doesn't treat him how he treated me and my mom. But there was a consequence to that, right? To the way he did treat us. He lost my mom and I out of his life. And sometimes it takes that for people. But don't just like reconnect with people for no reason or anything like that. Like, I forgave. Because of how he treated me, like, I became who I am today. And, I probably could have turned out, a lot better. I was always suppressed growing up, so I couldn't really do very many things. Like, I was getting into coding really when I was younger. I was like running bots on games and stuff, and like, guess who took away my computer? I mean, I could have been a boy genius right now. Right? So it's like there was blocks in my life, but it's like, and now I'm guided to do this. I'm just taking whatever shows up in my path that excites me and fuels me, and I make content like this to help and support all of you going through maybe the same thing. And expressing vulnerably my own story through it. I'm good now, right? I'm grateful for it because I get to become who I am today. And part of forgiveness is you gotta let go, because like, if you're holding on to pain and suffering, it's like drinking poison and like hoping the other person's gonna die. That's what it's like when you hold on to resentment. It's not a good feeling. It's not a pleasant thing. And forgive just for you, so you can move on. Know that people are doing their best. My dad's doing his best. This is how he shows it. By sending me a text. He doesn't forget my birthday. And when we reconnected last year, he apologized. He said he can't change the past. And he told me, if whatever support you need from me, I'm going to do my best to support you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I never expected him to even say that to me. Never in a million years, right? Of course, I try to get into more like emotional things, kind of talk about stuff. He didn't want it. He didn't want to talk about it. It hurts looking back at that, even for him. Like, that's how much, to the extent people can change and grow. That's also the other thing. Like, I know the extent of how the depth of this relationship can go based off of that. I'm not expecting a fully emotional dad out of nowhere, out of nowheresville. So my standard isn't that high because I don't expect that. I don't have this like burden over myself that I need him to be a certain way. That's sometimes all your parents can do, is they did their best, no matter how it looks like. It doesn't make anything that they've done wrong like right. It doesn't just give them a stamp of approval all of a sudden. But it does make it easier to forgive, because they were acting out of the highest level of consciousness that they were at. Just realize that's the best they could do. And move on. Either keep your boundaries in place or let it go. And then you never have to speak to them again. It's up to you. Just find that peace in your heart. Hope this helps you. I hope you can find forgiveness in your heart today for those who have hurt you.